Good morning.
Hi guys.
Happy
Katie,
Monday.
the Education Director here at Carolina Tiger Rescue. Louise is behind the camera. And then we got Carrie, our Program Assistant. We are here with Rajah, who is chuffling good morning. So if you want to give him a good chuffle, he should chuffle back. He says good morning, and he's so excited because this morning we're going to give him some fun enrichment. One of his favorite things to do is to paint. And he throws his whole body into it. So as you can see, we have him shifted out of his small shift. Carrie's gonna go around. Okay. Carrie's gonna go around and take in all of the things that we need for painting. But as you can see, again, he is shifted out. Because Carrie has the authority and we're here with her to keep her safe, she's able to safely go into his small shift. So enrichment, as we talked about last week, if you guys were able to tune in last week, enrichment is really important to keep these guys mentally and physically stimulated. In the wild, they would be roaming territories and making sure that they're safe and hunting and all of that. And here, they just have to wait for the food truck to come. So we want to keep them mentally and physically stimulated. And we do that by doing different things. Last week, if you didn't see, check back on our Facebook page. Mila and Riley got boxes filled with newspaper and scent and chicken. And today we're going to show you another form of enrichment, which is one of Rajah's favorites, which is painting, and we call them Pawcassos. And then we're going to have a chance for you to potentially win part of this Pawcasso that he's going to paint today. So what Carrie's got is she's got poster board, anything that goes into the enclosure. If he chooses to take a little bite out of it and eat it, it's safe for him. He'll pass it no problem. Just like if you ate a little bit of poster board, it wouldn't affect you. And then we have tempera paint. Tempera paint is egg-based, so in the event he ingests a little bit of it, it is safe for him. It also smells really funny. And they, again, as we talked about last week, these guys are very smell or scent oriented. So she's going to put a little paint on there. We got some purple and teal. Just making sure the tops goes off, and that top goes right in that bag that she'll take out of there so that he doesn't ingest that. Teal going on there. A little bit all over, a little bit on the grass, because why not? And then some glittery green, because who doesn't like a little glitter, especially on a gloomy day like today. Perfect. And then she's going to spray it with scents, just like last week. These guys are scent oriented, and so she's got some of his favorites in there. Carrie, what's the favorite scent you're spraying on there?
Sierra.
Ooh,
men's cologne.
Sierra, men's cologne. He's going to smell nice and handsome for us. Or nice and pretty. I don't know how you smell handsome.
I'm not trying to say that.
And then a name that we cannot pronounce. She's going to spray that all over there.
All right.
She's going to make sure she's got everything, all of her paints, all of her perfumes. And she's going to walk out and lock up. And we're going to see what Rajah thinks of his enrichment this morning. Does anybody have any questions while we're waiting for Carrie to lock up?
No questions that I've seen yet. I've got a lot of hellos.
Hello.
So Elias, who's 5.
Hi, Elias.
And Marissa sent chuffles to us and Rajah.
Hi, Marissa. Hi, Elias. He chuffles back.
Hello from the McGraws. I'm an elementary art teacher and shared with our school. Hope we have some Glade Jaguars watching.
Fantastic. Thank you for sharing. We appreciate that. Maybe they'll be inspired and will paint themselves. Or poster board. Maybe they shouldn't paint themselves. We're going to see what Rajah does with this, though. You may be a little surprised.
Micah is very excited about the glitter.
Excellent. I thought that would be fun on this gloomy morning. All right, so what we're going to do, Carrie is out. She's all locked up. Carrie, are we okay to unshift? We are okay to unshift, so Rajah knows what's up. He knows what's coming. We're going to see how artistic he's going to get today.
So somebody asked, how did you teach him to paint?
How do we teach him to paint? We didn't have to teach him. We just give him the tools and he goes for it.
True artistic
exactly
talent.
What to do. He rubs all over it. So cats have scent glands in their cheeks. And what they will do is they'll rub all over that scent and spread it on it. They're getting the scent on them, and then they're getting leaving their scent behind. Yes, we will post the link later for review. So he says, oh, that tastes a little funny. How often does he get to do enrichment? Great question. So he gets to do enrichments. We give out daily enrichment. Sometimes it's simply something down the food chute, and sometimes it's a little more elaborate like this one. But he gets something almost every day to keep him busy. So what is Bryce, who's 5, wants to know what is Rajah's favorite color? I would have to say orange because he's orange. I don't know. I have no idea. Good news is he wants to paint with anything and everything. How do they learn how to paint? We just throw some scent on there and they know what they're doing. Some of them don't like to paint. Some of them don't like to get their feet dirty. As you can see, Rajah is all in. He throws his whole body into it. Cole and Harper would like to know how old is Rajah and how much does he weigh? He will be 16 in July, and he is 336 pounds.
Somebody is tuning in from Oslo, Norway.
Well, hello from from Pittsburgh to Oslo, Norway. So what we're going to do is, because we definitely want some painting left for you guys, is we're going to do our best to get Rajah off of this. He is not the easiest to get off, except now he's going to get up. He says, oh, no, this smells good too. Ava, who's 5, wants to know, can we pet Rajah? Nope. These guys are wild and dangerous animals. We never put our hands on them. Susanna wants to know what his favorite enrichment activity is. I would have to say painting. He gets very, very excited about this. So what we need to do is have Rajah shift so we can get this painting back from him. So Carrie's got scent, and it's almost like he knows exactly what he's going to get. Nicely done. Nice job, Rajah. So we're going to drop that shift gate. I'm going to be sure that he's not near me. He's going to help me out with that. We're going to drop that shift gate. And as you can see, he is shifted. The gate is down. Rajah, shift gate. So Carrie's going to go back and get our paintings. So, as you can see, Rajah likes to put his whole body into it. He'll be purple and green and teal for a couple days, but he'll wash himself off, and then this rain is going to help as well. And a lot of times we get questions as far as what do the animals do in the rain. As you can see, Rajah's already wet. He's been out in the rain this morning. The tigers don't care. They actually love the water. If he gets tired of the rain falling, he will go up in his den box, which is filled with straw. But as you see, he's already ready to clean himself off to get rid of that paint.
Somebody asked how sharp are his claws.
How sharp are his claws? They are sharp enough that he would use them in the wild to take down prey, so they would be able to go through deer and animal flesh. How are we doing, Carrie? I think we got a little watercolor going on. Nicely done, Rajah.
Audrey, who is 6 years old, asked if he likes to listen to music.
Does he like to listen to music? You know, I don't know. Maybe that's something else that we can discover during these lives is to come out here with different forms of enrichment and see if we can't... Rajah. See if we can't figure out if he likes music. I had somebody else ask that too. I'm not quite sure.
Let's see. Remind everyone how old Rajah is.
Rajah is going to be 16 in July. I think actually on July 16th, so.
Where do they go during a thunderstorm?
Where do they go during a thunderstorm? If you see, he's got a nice double door den box there that he can get in. It's got straw in there. Today is a little cool. If you're in North Carolina, you know, it's just a little cool outside. And so that straw helps insulate the warmth there. But otherwise, he also will hang out right in the rain. He doesn't care.
How old was he when we found him?
How old was Rajah when we rescued him? He was about 6 months old. He was the one with another tiger cub that we found on the side of the road outside of Charlotte, North Carolina. And then the North Carolina Zoo actually did their quarantine for us. So they hung out at the North Carolina Zoo in quarantine for about a month and a half, 2 months. And then we got the cubs when they were about 8 months old. And he's been here ever since. So Carrie brought our paintings back. How do you guys think he did?
It's a masterpiece,
right?
In my opinion.
He's pretty good, isn't he? He's better than I am, for sure. So, we alluded to the fact, or actually told you, that you guys have the chance to potentially win part of this Pawcasso. And so we're going to pick 5 lucky winners to win part of the Pawcasso that Rajah painted today. And what we need you to do is to paint a picture of your favorite animal. It can be your house cat, it could be an elephant, it could be an aardvark, it could be a axolotl. Look those up because those are pretty fascinating. You're going to paint a picture of your favorite. You don't have to paint it. You can draw it, color it, however you want to get into it artistically, just as Rajah did. And you're going to send us a picture of your painting. As you can see, there's still some scent left behind for Rajah. You're going to send us a picture of your painting to the email address education@carolinatigerrescue.org. education@carolinatigerrescue.org. And we'll put this on our Facebook and on our website as well, just so you don't have to write that down right now. You're going to send us that, and then also in that email, if you'll let us know whether or not we can share your paintings. We would love to be able to share some of the paintings with everybody else, because I know that we have some amazing artists in there. And then by the end of the week, we'll pick 5 lucky winners. So you don't have to do this just today, but you got until Friday. We'll pick 5 lucky winners to receive part of Rajah's Pawcasso. We got to let it dry out and get it ready for you. So again, if you want to be entered to win part of Rajah's Pawcasso, send us a picture of your painting or drawing of your favorite animal to education@carolinatigerrescue.org. And again, we'll put that on our Facebook and all of our social media and on our website as well. If you have not had a chance, check out our kids' website that is linked from our main website. We'll throw that up on our Facebook page soon as well, with lots of good and fun activities. And then tomorrow, during our live at 9:30, we are going to do our Tiger Tales. Tiger Tales is our kids' tour. We're going to read one of our books, and hopefully a tiger will hang with us while we do that. And I've been told by our normal Tiger Tales tour guide that I have to sing the song as well, so I will practice that today. And then we'll have a fun activity for you guys to do after that Tiger Tales event tomorrow morning. Any questions?
Yes, lots of questions.
Excellent.
So somebody wants to know, where would tigers usually live in the wild?
Where do tigers usually live in the wild? That's a great question. They actually live in Asia. So there's about 3,800 tigers of 5 different species living in the wild. Up in Russia, you have your Siberian tiger. Down into India and China, you have your other subspecies of tiger. There's about 3,800 tigers left in the wild currently.
How do we decide whether they have to stay with us or if they can be released back into the wild?
How do we decide if they stay with us or they can be released back in the wild? So these guys have never lived in the wild, and so they will always live in captivity, and once we rescue them, they stay with us for the rest of their lives. So Rajah will live out the rest of his days here with wonderful painting enrichment and waiting on the food truck and having not a care in the world except maybe the vultures.
Is there ever some fur on his paintings?
Is there ever fur on their paintings? Yes. I will be shocked if there's no fur on this one. And occasionally, Rajah's not the best at leaving paw prints behind, but occasionally you get a paw print. He'll usually step on it and then lay on it and smush the paw print away. But on some of our Pawcassos, we get paw prints as well. But I'm certain that there's probably some of his fur on there, yes.
Connor, who is 8 years old, would like to know how fast Rajah can run and how high can he jump.
How fast can Rajah run? So tigers in the wild can run between 30 and 40 miles per hour. I would probably say Rajah can't run quite that fast. He's not as in shape as he would be if he was a wild tiger, and he's also on the older side. but he certainly can run faster than me, and so that's why I'll never share the same space with him. And then as far as how high he can actually jump on top of his den box. Louise, if you want to show him how high that den box is, he can get up on his den box over there still, and loves to, especially when it's sunny, sunbathe up there.
It's pretty tall. Eve, who is 13, suggested that we replace the Mona Lisa with Rajah's Pawcasso, which I agree.
Idea.
I think that's an excellent idea.
I totally agree. You hear that, Rajah? You go on to the Louvre. Not you personally, your art. You're gonna go to the Louvre. I think that's a great idea.
Somebody's asking what the email is. It is education@carolinatigerrescue.org.
Yeah, and we'll throw that up on our Facebook as well as our website as well, so that you can send that in, and you have until Friday. So no rush today. Take your time with it, or throw your whole body into it like Rajah does. That's totally fine as well.
Parker, who is 3, is asking, why do tigers have stripes?
Why do tigers have stripes? Great question, Parker. So tigers have stripes so that they can blend into the grass. So if Rajah's grass was taller in here, we would have a much harder time seeing him. But we keep it low so that we can find him. We got to be able to find the tigers.
Let's see. Do we sell their paintings?
We do sell their paintings in our gift shop. We call them Pawcassos. We don't sell them on our website only because it is an original. We don't give any copies or sell any copies. So once we're up and rolling again and are able to have people out, we will have Pawcassos in the gift shop that you can buy. I do know that we also sell, the only copies that we do sell are the little bookmarks. In the gift shop, we do make copies of those just so that we have something that you can take home that's not quite an original. But if you buy that Tiger Tribe Kids membership, there is an original Pawcasso bookmark in there that nobody else will have because they're all different.
What is Rajah's favorite food and how much does he eat?
Rajah's favorite food is any meat. I don't know that he has a particular favorite. I'm referring to Carrie.